Probably because there's a white. Is it auto?
You're live. Hello. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
We're live now.
Hopefully you can hear us. Someone can comment on the chat so we test the chat if that's working.
Yes. I'm BJ. How you doing?
I'm Nick. Hi, everyone. So,
right.
Oh, actually, we should do the Instagram as well.
Oh, that's right. You've got to set up the mobile for that.
So this time we do Instagram in the right direction. So We've done it landscape last time. It wasn't great for some. We'll have to watch sideways. Okay, so here we go.
Alrighty. I've got a few things to talk about today. So we had a few requests, and we're going to go through them one by one. If you've got any other questions, we do have the chat working, so the chat's all good now. We can actually read it. We're just organising our
Instagram.
So
Instagram is live as well.
Okay, so I'll poke my head in now and again.
Yeah.
Hello. All right. Let's see.
So
what shall we start with?
Well, I think we should start from the Gundam competition again.
Yes.
Just a quick reminder on the Gundam competition.
So Gundam competition is due next
Thursday.
week. Yeah, Thursday. So on Thursday. So deadline's at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And you just need to upload some photos of your Gundam that you've been working on, include some work in progress photos, and then finished photos. So if you get the photos and make them look, more dramatic with some nice lighting, that's a plus. So just upload those onto the event page, and we'll go through them all. And remember, the more entries you get, the higher the value of the prize.
Yeah.
So the maximum is, we get 60 people entering, and they'll get the maximum prize pool of $300 worth of some store credit.
Gift credit for the first, second, and third place.
Yes, that's right.
And then the following week, I think we're gonna do during the live a bit of a discussion on the winner. So if you have any question on your model, on how you could improve your model, you feel free to jump online and ask the question so we can discuss them live.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, look, there's lots of stuff coming up here. All right, we've got people joining in.
Okay, looks like I got a few.
Okay, entries already in there. Okay,
so
good.
I think we should start from what we couldn't respond last week, because last week, unfortunately, the chat wasn't working.
Yep.
Looks like today we are good. So last week, someone was asking for drift cars. We do have a range of drift cars. I think, looking at the fact that most of us are stuck inside somewhere, this is a good option for you. It's made by Yokomo.
So it's nice.
It's a called Drift Package Mini, which is this one here, and I think it's a 16 scale actually.
It's a good size.
It's a good little size.
So it's probably about 20-25 centimeters long. It's four-wheel drive. It's got a shaft drive in there. I'll just take the body off and we'll get a better look at it.
The good thing of this one is that you can buy upgrade parts of all kinds. So there's different body shells and different parts, one-way differentials. So it's quite upgradable as well, which is good fun.
Yeah, because you can get the metal lock diffs for it as well. It already comes with lock diffs, and it drifts very well out of the box.
Yeah, so there we go. That's how it looks without the body. It's got your motor here, your servo, comes with the battery ready to go. It's a 2.4 gigahertz receiver, so you can play with your friends.
So it's got a lot of grunt. You'll see how big the motor is in comparison to the actual chassis. So that's pretty huge. Lots of torque in that, and it's also powered by 7.2 volts, which gives it heaps of revs.
Absolutely. So good fun. We do also have bigger 110 scale drift cars from Yokomo and from other brands, but I think this is probably a good one to have if you need to play indoor.
And these are fully licensed by Yokomo from the Japanese D1 drift competition.
Are we offering anything in particular?
So yeah, very nice.
Well, you can be quick. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll pop the body back on that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll do this, and you talk about paintbrushes. So last week, I think someone was asking you also about paintbrushes.
Oh, that's right, about paintbrushes and whether or not they're safe with airbrushing paints. So I guess airbrushing paints are available in quite a few different kinds. So you've got your water-based acrylics, you've got enamels, and then you've got the solvent-type lacquers. Now, it's with the solvent-type lacquers which you can have some problem with brushes. So with the synthetic brushes, they tend to curl quicker than non-synthetic brushes. So I'll give you a little bit of a close-up on what I mean. So this is one of the Taclon type brushes. So I just get it closer. So the white bristle, actually the background there, and that one there. Okay, so these are only a few dollars each. Now, when you get them, you'll see that the bristles there, they're a little bit broader than than say more natural type ones. They're good for the price, but what you find is as you use this with more and more solvents, they're going to splay out like this.
Yeah.
So it's based on the longevity of these. So yes, you can use these sort of brushes with solvent type lacquer airbrushing paints, but it just means they're going to wear out. They'll go hairy. So when they go like this, you still use them. You use them for your weathering and things. So they're just not going to give you a really fine look anymore. Okay, the next type is this sort of synthetic type brush. So these are a synthetic, which is very close to a natural looking type bristle. And these ones, they're much finer in the bristle. So what you'll find is these will last a little bit longer than the white Taklon ones, but eventually these will start splaying out as well.
Yeah.
Now, the ones that tend to last longest are the natural ones, which are sable. Okay, so sable's like this. So these are actually come off, I think, the tail of the sable critter, little animal.
Yep.
And these ones, because they're natural and the way they grow, they don't wear out or as in come out as quickly. So they're really good brushes to use. So these are like premium sables. Okay, the issue is going to be that these cost a bit more. So these are about double the price of the medium synthetics. Yeah. Yep. So it's like that. I mean, if you want really, really premium, we've got these God Hand ones. Okay, so these God Hand ones use a very special synthetic bristle.
Okay.
So when they start bending, you put them back into hot water.
And they come back.
Yeah, and you straighten it on the side of the container and you get them back pointy. So there's the options there. So yes, you can use all different paints with brushes, including airbrushing type. It's the solvents that attack the brushes the most. And it's just, if you want them to last longest, go for the sables. But if you're on a budget, the others are quite fine.
Good option to see.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very good. So the next question was a tutorial on decals, as someone requested through one of the posts week.
Oh, that's right. So with decals, it's going to be too difficult for me to show here.
On the live, yes.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to film a specific tutorial with some close-ups, and we'll get right into all the different materials, the different solutions, and the technique for rolling them down.
Perfect. So we're going to have that one on our YouTube channel in the next, hopefully, few days.
Yes.
So we may be able to shoot some of that this afternoon.
Yes.
So also, last question from last week.
Yep.
Was a spray boot. I was asking what to use for a spray boot. I guess you can use a big cardboard box. Very low-tech cardboard box option.
Look, a cardboard box is okay. The thing about a cardboard box, you just got to cut it out. So you've got a sort of backing and you've got the sides.
Yep.
If you've got a roof as well, the problem is it keeps all the dust moving around.
There's no ventilation,
like
obviously.
That's right. So it just hangs around. It's better than nothing, though. You could put a little PC fan in the back of it and get a vent out. But you can get specifically built ones, which work much better. So I'll open one up here.
So
just pull it out here. All right, so I'm just taking it out of here. We'll just unpack it. So this particular spray booth, when it's all folded up, is very compact, very easy to store away.
Yeah.
Just in a cupboard somewhere. Okay, so this is what it looks like all
packed up.
Yep.
It's the on and off switch up here.
Yep. So you got your power supply plugs in there and your on-off switch. And that's the front end of it. And then it just all folds open. So what you got here is, where is it? So clips undone here.
There we
So
go.
it opens up and then you got the base that pops out.
And you open it all up.
Yep. So like that. Sort of. That's it. So amazing how it all folds out and you'll see how much more of a booth you get.
So obviously there's a filter in here.
Yes. So the blue part is the filter for catching all your paint dust.
Yep.
And that can be cleaned as well. And then there's also LED lights which mount in that go all around the inside. Yeah.
So we've got a very convenient plug here. So they're quite easy. There's no wiring required. This is just very much plug and play. You can see there's more plugs here.
Yep. So that plug there just goes into, where is it?
Up here, on top here. Yep. On top there.
Just up there.
It does also come with a very useful turntable.
Yep.
So you can put your model here and easily turn it as you spray.
Yep.
And that's it. That's a spray boot. very, very helpful.
So one of these
spraying
is
door.
definitely easier. Very easy to set up, as you saw. It only took like a few seconds just to pull it all open, lock it into place. And with these, if you're doing really long stuff like ships, you can actually get two of the same one, and you separate these sides and you put them together. So you can put really long stuff across it, even fuselages to really big aircraft.
Correct.
Yeah.
So someone here is asking what to do with the fan. So obviously the fan, you should obviously get direct into a window. There is a tube.
So there's a fan unit here. And so with the fan unit, they've got other adapters which go on, and I'll pull them out. So it comes with all the tubing and stuff. Just park that there.
So you can put that outside the window. Obviously, that is all
Okay,
fitting.
so this bit here, bayonet fits onto here. And then you've got this tubing. So this tubing concertina is out, and actually
it's quite long.
Yeah, it goes like so. And that pokes out the window or out the sliding door.
Yep.
And then you've got this flat section here. And this is a bit that you jam, either inside the window and the window closes, or in the sliding door, and it goes across like that.
You also have the option to put it into a bucket of water if you don't have a window
so we've
nearby.
seen that before. So actually, Scott from SMS did that. So doing it inside demo, he had the end of the tube just a little bit on top of a bucket of water. So basically, it allows the little gap allows the air to still escape.
Yep.
But having the water there, it traps the fine particles. Yeah. So that's another option if you're in an apartment. But out the window is the best way because all your vapors go out that way.
So that's a good ship model. That's a Titanic. That's a big Titanic, if that's what you're referring to.
Which one?
Someone's asking that.
That ship model?
Yeah, that's the Titanic up there.
Could be another ship model. No? Oh, it is. Yes. Yeah, that's a new 200 scale.
Titanic, yeah. Huge.
Yeah. So that comes with all the LEDs and stuff. So if you're building one of those, you'll probably need a couple of them to spray one of those, and you'll have it sliding across because it still won't fit between two. So, yeah, that's right. Blood red.
Yeah, it's a big Titanic. There's LEDs and everything, correct? Yeah.
So if you want a trouble-free sort of spray booth, this is good. There is a bigger one as well if you want, which is probably about 50% bigger. And that's got two fans in it, and it's got a controllable fan control and controllable light control.
Oh, wow. Okay. Good. Yes, we do have a video on YouTube on compressors. We may end up updating it. We have new water compressors coming to the next week or so. A couple of different sizes and different types.
Yes. So we'll do a shoot on those, and we'll get them going and show you what they can do.
Perfect. Cool. All right. So I think the next one is the Melbourne puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
That arrived literally 30 minutes ago.
Yep.
So we must talk about it.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting. So just got these in.
It's called Map of Melbourne.
Now these are 1,000-piece jigsaw.
Jigsaw puzzle, yeah.
And it's an artist rendition. I think it took quite a number of years to get this artwork.
Yeah.
So you can actually buy the maps as well. But this jigsaw puzzle is really very special for us in particular. And if you look into it, so you got the CBD and stuff. So where am I looking? So just at the station.
Yeah.
So right there. So that's where we are now. So Hearns is right there. And it covers the greater metropolitan Melbourne. And if you're into jigsaw puzzles,
this is just great.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Really clever.
if you build one, you can put a small flag on Hearns Hobbies and send us a picture on Instagram or Facebook.
That's right. Tag us. Okay, so these will be going online shortly.
Yeah.
So it just came in. All right. What else have we got?
I think it's my favorite.
Oh, your favorite.
Just arrived.
The crawler.
This also arrived just now. It's little Kyosho 1, 2,
28, aren't they?
4, 28. You can read that small detail.
I reckon they're
Scale rock crawler. So there's a couple of different bodies, but this is really, really nice. Obviously comes in a ready-to-run configuration. I think one of the best aspects of this is the body shell. The level of detail on the body is fantastic. There's a grills, there's a bumper. The side mirror are rubbery, so as you roll it, they won't break.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, it's very clever. The windows are clear but smoked, so you can still see through.
The paint finish is really
Metallic.
shiny.
Yeah, the paint finish is superb. There's also door handles. You can see them here. It's a very well detailed body. It's really, really good. Even the mirror. It's really, really well made. So the cosmetic is brilliant. I should put it in there.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, hell, that's
Look
classy.
at that. But underneath the body shell, they have a very interesting way to undo the body. There's some long body clips here. They shift. I think they're a bit tricky, obviously, because they're on video. They should move and release the body. I should have tried this before. I think that's how it works. But the body,
Oh, they are long, aren't they?
They are
oh,
really
okay,
long.
yeah.
You wanna have
So
a go?
what do? Do you flick it across?
you push them. They
Do you
should
flick it
push.
like this?
I think it's a push and pull.
That probably releases it. There you go.
I think it's a push and pull. Okay, we should have tried this before, I guess, but the delivery arrived a few minutes ago.
Oh, maybe not. We have to suss that one out, I
I
think.
think it's a push and pull.
Push and pull.
Yeah.
Because I reckon there's
Either way,
there's
this.
clips.
You got it?
I don't know.
All right, we'll read some instructions. Either way, it does come with a metal chassis, metal linkages, forward drive.
No, that's a bit too hard. All right.
So we're gonna do a video on this one this afternoon.
Yep.
Either way, it's a metal rail, metal chassis, metal linkages, drive shaft, 4x4. Really good fun to the car. So
The great thing is how everything is really scaled, because sometimes on these, all linkages are like really
yes,
fat.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So see underneath, and it does come in for 2 different colors and 2 different models. So the Hilux looking one, it comes in metallic red and metallic gray.
Are these different?
No, this is the same.
Oh, okay. So we've got these.
And then we have the Suzuki Jimny in bright green yellow
it's like
and
it was very
and
lime,
more-
isn't it?
kind of army kind of
Oh, it's like an olive, yeah, dark olive.
dark olive. Same chassis, different body. So this will run on 4 AA's. So you need 4 AA's for the car and 4 AA's for the radio. They do have
Maybe
spare
triple A's.
gears to change your gearing. They do have a gearbox, so you can adjust your gearing to your liking. So they should come with
Oh, yeah, slipper
a
clutch.
couple of extra pinions, and there's a zipper clutch. So it's a really good value on this little RTR Kyosho. It's obviously progressive steering as well. So proper little crawler. So we're going to do an in-depth review, hopefully in the next couple of days,
Yeah, it's really
and we'll
cool.
learn how to open the body too,
Yeah, that's it.
which is meant to be really simple. Just pulling that little pin.
We can
but
see that they're unlocking. We're just going to push it through. That's all.
we'll
Yeah.
do a bit more studying later on.
Yeah. Okay.
So what else we have? Any questions in the meantime? What's the cost? These are $369, I believe. $369. That should be. They're all the same price. The cost
Yeah.
on the Titanic was $664.99.
So yeah, the Titanic is pretty massive, and it's got a whole heap of LED lights inside to
Yeah.
light it up.
We've done an extensive review on that one as well. So you can, if you jump on a YouTube, you can see the full
Oh, that's
20
right,
minutes
yeah.
long video on that.
Yeah.
So you
The
can-
unboxing.
the hole is huge.
All right.
So, what do we have next?
I
Actually,
guess sort of.
this one just
Oh,
arrived today.
yes.
This is it's called Engina. You've done some research just before on this one. That's a
Oh, a little bit, yeah. So it's part of the STEM type of toy, educational type toys. So it's modular, and it's got to do with science, technology, art, engineering, and mechanicals. So it's like a much more modern type of Meccano, I guess.
Meccano,
Although
suppose, yeah.
Meccano have some Steam sets as well.
yeah. They have been evolving with the newer sets. Yeah. So,
So the idea is this gets into more of the automation. It's electric powered, and also robotics. And there's a whole range of these types of kits, all the way from simple ones into the bigger sets, which
Yeah.
you sort of bundle them all together.
we've got a couple of different ones here. So that's an interesting one. That's like a botanical lab.
Oh, Botanic Lab. So life cycle and photosynthesis. So it looks like it's got sensors and such. So it's all part of the learning process. So it shows how a greenhouse works and how to control it.
Yes, there's a few different ones here. So this just arrived today. They will be online shortly, but even on this one, we'll be doing a couple of videos in the next few days. But
that's a bit different, isn't it?
Wow.
So inertia and energy conversion. So you got a bit of physics there. So any of these sort of educational type toys are really good because the kids don't even realize that they're actually learning it. It's getting their curiosity. And I'll play around with bits. I'll pull it off. So a bit like Lego is really modular.
That's
It's
right.
like bricks here and there. So this is also modular. So you can quite easily mix it up and try different types of experiments. So you can just see. I think it shows the modular bits here. And then it'll still push together and you make a little vehicle. Okay.
cool. So I think we have answered most of the questions so far. Is anyone having any more questions or things that we should be looking at? See, so we missed a couple of
So what do we got there? So
Titanic. Tell more about the Titanic.
yep.
Yeah, the Titanic seems to be.
Seems to be
of
pretty
interest.
popular, yeah.
No, I think we cover most of them.
Okay. Well, if anyone's got any ideas on what you'd like us to have a closer look at next time around, just send us. I'll pop the comments into the videos, and we'll review them and we'll make sure we answer them. Yeah.
So next week is going to be a short week, so I think the live will probably be on a Thursday.
So yeah, so Thursday I guess would be also the last day of the Gundam competition.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah. So
if you have some last minute questions,
yes,
you should jump online and make sure you ask them there.
Yep. All right.
Someone is asking for ma.k. Let's grab a couple of those.
Some ma.k.
Let's grab some of those here.
Well, we can show you a little bit of ma.k. now. So how about we'll show you a little bit of what we have on the shelf now, and then next week we could show you some of the built stuff we've got in the cabinet.
I'll pick the first three. PJ, you are going to have to talk about this.
Okay.
Briefly.
So this one here, there's a Groza Hund. We've actually got one of these built, slightly different version. It's the Altair, but this is a very nice kit. This is by Hasegawa. It's a very tall kit. So it's an automated robot of the Strala forces. And this is going out looking for humans to capture and destroy. It's got those big rocket launchers and stuff on the back. Okay, so that's that one, Groza Hund.
Next one, nice lucky one.
Okay, so Ammo Knights, this is the twin set. So this twin set here was only released maybe 6 months ago. So it's good value. You get two of the variations of the Ammo Knight. So you can do different slight versions of them. So they've got different guns. So you might see the different versions here. So you see one's got this sort of laser cannon, and the other one's got this beam cannon type of thing. But ma.k. kits are really good because it's a bit like armor modeling.
Yep.
So you can paint them up like World War II style, beat them up about, rust. It all looks good. And they're a big scale too, because these are 1/20th scale. And then what about here? Oh, yep. Okay, so this is the Otsu version of the Falke. So classic kit.
Right.
So most famous part is the engine. So all these kits were scratch built originally by Kao Yokoyama. And what I do is get bits and pieces of different kits and things which I found. And to get this engine, that's actually a Yakult bottle.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's a famous Yakult shape, because if you do that, there you go, Yakult bottle. So there you go. There's a bit of trivia for you.
Interesting.
But this is quite nice because it's slightly different from the regular Falke, because mainly on the, where am I going? Over here. Okay, mainly this front end here. So it's got a different armored section and it's got a different cannon on it. But that's cool. And it's a huge kit when it's finished. So it's almost the size of the box when you finish this.
Wow.
And it's got the opening canopy as well. And it's got a pilot inside. Yeah. So there you go. So there's some ma.k.
Someone is asking about
big dog. Yeah.
the series on the Gundam videos on the Gundam that we started. Yeah, actually, we never completed that one.
No, that's right, because we were doing the SMS paint on it.
Yeah.
And actually, I got to dog in Nathan because I think Nathan's got that.
Okay, so we'll have.
Haven't you got those, Nathan?
Which one's that?
The Gundam we started doing the candy finish on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to finish that, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah,
At some
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Nathan is committed. He's
Yeah,
live.
yeah, okay, so we've got-
several people.
Yep.
Not
Especially
yet committed.
The next decade.
The next decade.
Very good. We'll be here waiting for you.
Cut it back a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 years. So yeah, we should resume that actually.
Yes.
We actually have a few videos planned for different painting techniques, specifically on this pearl color or color
Yes.
changing the SMS specifically and,
Yeah.
and things like that. So we've been working on a few of those.
So I don't know if anyone's seen before, but I guess over here, I don't know if everyone can see. So just back here is the War Greymon.
Let's turn this a bit.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so we've got the War Greymon here, which was built by Warwick, and I guess in a future episode we'll show you up closer because this has got the color shifting SMS paints on it.
Yep.
And it's all been airbrushed, and it's quite amazing at the finish of these because just by moving a little bit, it shifts from green to gold, and then you've got the wings as well are actually transparent, so it's thin coats on them, and they look a treat. So we'll get into that as well. What else we got here?
Just for those. So we're talking about those paints here.
So how much is the track? The track? Which track's that? Track. The truck. The truck, yeah? So the truck was, how much was the trucks?
This one?
Yeah.
369, I think. 369 should be.
So you'll be able to find those on the website.
On the
I'm pretty
website.
sure they're on
So
already.
this is called Kyosho Mini Z 4x4. So if you type Mini Z 4x4, then they should come up. There's 4 different models.
Yes. Okay.
2 of the Hilux and the Suzuki Jimny in 2 different colors.
So just to talk about those colors we were talking about before. So these are the SMSs. Okay, there's a whole range of really nice pearls. There's all different military colors as well. But some of these use a particular technique to get them looking right. So you can overlay these over all different colors to get different effects. So if you do over white, it'll look different. Over silver, over black. So you can get all these different effects.
Yeah,
You got the blues, really nice blues.
pearl is blue.
So
There's a chameleon, green, blue, yellow.
So this is actually one of these crystal type ones. You sort of see the gold changing into the green there, which is quite interesting. And then this one here, you see it going from that sort of white to pinky reddy color. See if we can do that here. It's a bit harder to see on the YouTube, I think.
Probably. But again, when we do some proper YouTube video, it will be high quality.
Yeah, for sure.
High quality video, so yeah.
Yeah. And you know, Nathan will have that Gundam all
Model
finished.
finished
As well. Yes.
in 5 years.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
good.
Got anything
So-
else here?
We're going towards a half an hour. So
Gee, half an hour go quick, doesn't it?
how are Gundam stock? We actually received some stock just a couple of days ago, and apparently there is a new delivery of some new releases. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yes, some brand new stuff's coming. So we've got all bits and pieces. We've got the Faz that's coming. There's a whole heap actually. I've forgotten them all, but they should be here with any luck early next week. And so we'll do a post on that.
Very good.
All right, I think
I think we
that's
may
pretty much
finish up
it,
soon, unless
unless
anyone has any questions. Yeah.
you got something quick, we can go grab something, or you got a question about anything, we'll give it a go. All right. So what else we got here?
Telephone ringing. So for those that don't know, we have a store in our Warren called the Obi Man as well.
Yes, that's right.
It's part of our same group, so you find these cars and most of the product that we've been showing today over there as well.
Yep.
We're still hoping we keep a minimum of a maximum 5 people in store, roughly, and keep the safety distance, but we're still open.
Yeah, so if there's anything you need, so basically the stores are open for pickups at the moment. So you can always call us, let us know what you're after. We'll get it ready for you at the counter. And then when you get to the door, ring the doorbell and we'll open up and let you in. And then if you need us to sort of help you with getting a package together, and you know, if you don't know what you're after on the website, again, give us a call or send us an email and we can set up an order for you. Email it over and we'll get it set up that way as well.
So
Got a few things coming through.
RC car for $200.
200.
This one, the Drifter. This is 250 ready to run. So that's probably one of the closest option. We got some other
How about
116
the off-road, the
skills.
Spirit?
The Spirit buggy, yeah, 250 as well.
That's 250.
There's a few options on the $200 mark, yeah. What was the brand of the color shifting? That's color
SMS.
shifting is SMS and it's chameleon range. And here.
So SMS is really good because this is an Australian-made product.
Yeah.
Yeah. And where you see it, so you can see how it's quite thin. It's already ready for airbrushing, and it's a lacquer-based paint. So lacquer-based, it's got a strong smell, but when it sets, it's really hard wearing, and you can polish them and put more lacquer clears over them as well. Okay. Alrighty.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
Yes, thanks for
We'll
joining.
really truly try to open this one today, and hopefully shot a video later this afternoon.
That's it. Oh, what's that?
Can you say hello, Julian? Hi, Julian.
Hello.
And all right, thank you, everyone. We'll see you in a week time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
probably next
Okay. See
Thursday
you
at
next
2
week.
p.m. I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Just
Right.
before Easter. We'll have
Exactly.
some, I don't know, hot cross buns, maybe.
Hopefully, we'll see.
All right.
See you, everyone. Bye bye.
See ya. Sure you want to end? End. Half an hour is really quick, isn't it?